What's up, boys? We talking about huge changes that are coming into MLB The Show 22. We got a bunch of different stuff we'll cover here. Franchise mode. We'll talk about Road to the Show, Diamond Dynasty. Probably a little bit more Diamond Dynasty. I'm recording a ton of those types of videos for you guys. March to October, I'll be recording videos on that. Just a bunch of different tips and tricks and other different stuff for you guys in MLB The Show 22. So if you guys are already subscribed to the channel, man, what are you guys doing? Do it right now. So also turn on post notifications. That helps me out as well when you guys go ahead and do that. But yeah, I'll have tons of the show content for you guys on the channel, so definitely stick around and subscribe. And like the video, helps me out a ton, takes like 2 seconds out of your day, helps me out a ton when you guys go ahead and leave a like, so please go ahead and at least do that. If you guys want to make me a little bit more happy, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. But we're talking about a bunch of different stuff coming in the show 22, so we're going to go ahead and hop right back into MLB The Show 21 right now, because this game's dropping on April 1st. It's creeping up, man. Super excited. I'll be streaming the day that it releases, so, well, Thursday night, going to midnight for Friday, and I'll be probably streaming that day too, or I might just record a bunch of videos that day. Yeah, so I appreciate all you guys coming over from my Madden channel as well. Appreciate you guys who came over from there. But yeah, so a bunch of different stuff is going to be coming to MLB The Show 22. Whether that's different franchise mode with the AI being smarter, multiple ball players you guys can get instead of just one. No online missions for the ball player is pretty huge. You can select any pitch you want for Road to the Show, your ball player. There's going to be knuckleballs coming back, but not in online, thankfully. And there's also different things to the hitting mechanics that are definitely different with contact swings and power swings and all that different stuff. So we're going to be covering all that in today's video. So let's go ahead and talk about Road to the Show real quick and ball players. So there's different ball players. Dude, I haven't played this game in so long, I'm not even going to lie. Where do I find my ball player? Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I found it. My ball player. So you can have multiple now, which is huge. You can make different positions and all that different stuff. You can make a ton of them. You can have up to 10 different ball players. Just so it can be different perks you guys can go ahead and use rather than just these right here. There's actually going to be perks coming from like Showdown and all that for your ball player. It's going to be crazy, the different stuff we can go ahead and have. And you can have up to 10 different ones, which is going to go ahead and be crazy huge. And you can also, if you're going to be a pitcher, you can just select your pitch type this time instead of having to, go into Road to the Show and like train and all that different stuff to get a certain pitch. Now you can just go ahead and select it. You can be a knuckleballer if you want, and offline only, you can't do it online. Or you can throw screwballs and 12-6 curves and 2-seamers, 4-seamers, and just different stuff like that. And you don't have to go and train for it. You can just literally select it. So that's gonna be different in MLB The Show 22. That'll be pretty huge. There's gonna be some different stuff coming too with the ball player. Like usually you have to do some missions in order to go up in, where do I even find this, man? The path here. So this right here. So there's different paths and all that. And there's these missions down here. So some of them are ones you have to do online. So Diamond Dynasty missions. These will not exist now, which is amazing. We don't want to have online missions that take forever to go ahead and do. It's going to instead rely now on offline. So 50 plate appearances, 35 hits, 20 extra base hits. You can do all of these offline, and it won't be online missions anymore, which is huge for the game. So that means it's going to be so much more easier to go ahead and grind your ball player up because you don't have to go ahead and play online, which is awesome. We don't really want to play online to grind our ball player out typically, but yeah, pretty awesome right there. Pretty awesome change right there. There's different stuff too. So like I said, you could change the pitch. That's pretty much everything I want to cover with the ball player. So a couple different stuff coming for Road to the Show and ball player like I just mentioned right there. So pretty awesome stuff right there. I'm not going to go too in-depth on this, but the franchise mode, we're pretty much just going to get a smarter AI. So, like, teams that are going on playoff pushes and all that, you can go ahead and, like, the Yankees, if they're going, I believe this was an example from the MLB The Show stream that SDS did, was Juan Soto got traded to the Yankees because he's on his final year of his contract, and they traded some guys to get Juan Soto so they could go ahead and make that playoff push. So, just smarter things like that. And not having so many great players in like the free agency pool throughout the season, so a team will actually get picked up by certain teams. So that's also pretty awesome. But I'll make a couple main things out here I want to cover is Diamond Dynasty. Actually, first we should probably get into just game mechanics to begin with. Game mechanics are going to change huge. Contact swings are not going to be as overpowered as they were before. It's going to be a lot harder for contact swinging. I recommend to just go ahead and do normal swing, which is X on PlayStation, A on Xbox to go ahead and swing. That's what I recommend doing. Power swings, they could end up being pretty glitchy. We'll see. But it's just going to be kind of that normal, high risk, high reward. So with the power. But contact swing is going to get pretty much buffed. or I'm sorry, not buffed, nerfed with this upcoming release of MLB The Show 22. But I expect a lot of this stuff come back for Diamond Dynasty. We won't get the stream till Thursday, which kind of sucks. So I kind of wish it was a little bit earlier than that, but I expect pretty much everything to come back to Diamond Dynasty. I don't think too much will change, but they'll probably add some cool new stuff. But I'd expect to see, obviously, Showdown coming back. Showdown, I honestly kind of love Showdown. A bunch of different stuff you guys can go ahead and get through Showdown. I love it. Conquest is going to be returning more than likely. They had it for a couple of years now, and yeah, that'll more than likely be coming back here. Moments will be the same likely. I don't think there's going to be too much changing with the modes per se. Events, hopefully we get some good events. We should right when the game drops. I assume they'll have one up. We'll probably hear about on stream more than likely. Battle Royale will be there. Just all this stuff is more than likely going to stay the same, so nothing too crazy. I'm definitely going to be looking for a lot of glitches day one. I'm definitely looking forward to those. We'll see if we can get some good ones going. But yeah, I uploaded a ton of glitches on my Madden channel last year for MLB The Show. I'm doing it on this channel now. And you guys loved these types of videos. So another reason why you guys should subscribe is I post a ton of different glitches. I mean, I post these videos constantly every single time. And they did great. And you guys seem to love them. So I think pretty much, yeah, I don't think I have that much more to say about MLB The Show. I assume collections will be the same too. We'll see what we get for the live series. Legends and all that different stuff. So we already have some players coming. I can actually take a look at this right now on Twitter. If you guys bear with me for like 2 seconds here, I can go ahead and pull up all of the cards that we already have confirmed in the game as of right now. Recording this today in advance, by the way, so there could end up being some more that end up getting pulled up, but we're going to get a bunch of different stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to Twitter real quick so we can go ahead and show this off here. But look at who we have coming, man. So pretty awesome players we have coming. So face of the franchise here for the AL East here. We got Manoah coming. So that's pretty awesome. We have Ryan Reynolds, who's going to be in the game. 90 contact versus lefties. Obviously, he's going to be in the game. But he's got 90 contact versus lefties. Right here, we have a Rafael Devers. So that's awesome. A lot of the Red Sox fans will probably love that. We're going to have just a bunch of different stuff. Oh, this is huge. Cedric Mullins, we got Wander Franco, and Aroldis Chapman. A lot of people not very happy with that Chapman card, kind of including myself. I'm not exactly very hyped for to play against that Chapman card. So that's a little bit, not looking forward to that, day one. But that's going to be one of the top cards for sure. I'll be ranking all of these for you guys, by the way. I'll be ranking every single one of these face of the franchise players for, to see just what ones you guys should probably go ahead and get. But so they're 90 overalls, pretty awesome. We got a Wander coming, man. Chapman, Mullins will be pretty good as well. So I'm really excited though. This Chapman card's gonna make the top 10 on my list more than likely, man. We got the entire AL East revealed now. I think that's pretty much it for the most part, like, besides other different cards that are coming. So I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of different stuff here. So Brian Wilson here. So where is it? So yeah, that's who we have coming there. Legend reveal. Face the franchise. Ronald Acuna is coming. That's a huge one right there. That's probably going to be the top 10 as well. Acuna, man. That's going to be awesome. Arenado has 98 power versus lefty, which is insane. Got another legend reveal, which is going to go ahead and be Ricky Henderson, I believe, right? We more than likely already knew was coming, but he's got some pretty sweet art there. I believe he's from the pre-order, too, if I'm not wrong. But there's a bunch of different stuff coming, man. You can just take a look at their Twitter. You can see all the crazy different stuff that's coming. But that's pretty much going to do it. A lot of changes coming to the game, especially in other stuff, not including, you know, Diamond Dynasty. Diamond Dynasty, I don't expect will change very much. But that's going to do it for today's video, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching. Please leave a like on the video. It helps me out a ton. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, man. Comment DD if you guys made it this far for Diamond Dynasty so I know who the real ones are down in the comments. Really would appreciate it if you guys would let me know if you guys made it this far in the video. So I don't know who the OGs and the real ones are. So yeah, that's going to do it, though. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.